like they 100, boy. All of that cap ain't real as us. Got me hot, I can't listen to fake rappers. I don't talk with them other ones, stay yapping. Money legal, but my brother stay trapping. Got him mad, I ain't tripping when hate happen, cause I know that. Know that they feel away. Know that them boys gon' feel away. I can't blame. Know that they feel away. Know that them boys gon' feel away. I can't blame. Know that they feel away. Know that them boys gon' feel away. Can't blame. Know that they feel away. Know that them boys gon' feel away. Hey, but I said I ain't tripping on niggas on brown with it. With it, just counting them digits. Boys be capped, they ain't stacking no figures. They ain't put up on shorty, she showing off titties. Really on go and I ain't sitting for a minute. I know they gon' hate, but I ain't worried about fitness. Put up with a shorty that's still for my image. You speak on my name, better say that I'm winning, no cap. Hey.
Hello, street skateboarding fans from across the globe, and welcome to the ancient city of Rome for the World Skateboarding Tour Street World Cup and the first event on the road to LA 28. I'm Mark Churchill, and joining me on commentary today is the pharaoh of frontside flips and all-round skateboarding legend, Ryan DeCenzo. Hiya, mate.
I'm great. So hyped to be here. It's cooking, and so is the skating. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, we've seen some of the fiercest qualifying rounds on the World Skateboarding Tour, but what does that mean for us today in our men's semi-finals?
Well, the level just keeps getting pushed at every one of these events, and we're back here in Rome, and it's going to keep getting crazier.
It really is. I'm so excited. And as I mentioned, this is the first event on the road to LA 28. So let's take a quick look at our current top 10 on the World Skateboarding ranking. So, 10th right now, this phenom right here, Kim-Woo is on fire again. And Yukito Aoki out of Japan. I mean, we saw him in Kitakishu smashing it, didn't we?
Yeah, such a powerful skater right there, and amazing tricks.
Someone who's got some amazing tricks is Max Bergant from France. He's going from strength to strength at the moment.
Yeah, he's definitely just climbing the ranks and making a name for himself out here.
Someone who's already got their name for themselves is Richard Turi, king of the heel flip, and he is on that classic form that we've seen. Why he gets into our semis all the time. But this guy, on his debut, got through to finals. Wallace Gabriel.
Yeah, awesome trick selection, great style.
Someone else with awesome trick selections like no one else has got is Giovanni Viana.
Fakey powerhouse right there.
That was a special moment. Angelo Caro from Peru, he is starting off his runs with the techest of tricks like that, right?
Yeah, and he's really gaining some momentum right now in this circuit.
Kairi Netsuke, he's got a hell of a back nose blunt on him, and we've seen a few in warm-ups earlier. I'm sure we're going to see some more. Toa Sasaki, just like yourself, loves a 360.
I love that. So good.
Both forward and fakie. And out in that first place in the world ranking, we have Sora Shirai. This guy is pretty much unbeatable at this point if he's on form.
And the happiest guy on the course, it looks like.
He's having more fun than anyone else, isn't he?
He really is.
And that ranking reflects a window of results from the last 18 months, but it is a rolling ranking, so every 18 months we see an old event drop off and new ones being added, which means that someone who's in the top 10 who hasn't got 3 scores on the board because they've missed an event could fall really far down the ranking, so it's pretty gnarly. So with that said, let's take a detailed look at how that system works.
In 2028, the Olympic Games will take place in Los Angeles, California, featuring 4 skateboarding competitions. The minimum age to compete in LA 28 is 14 years old. Olympic Qualifier Phase 1 allows any skateboarder to begin their Olympic journey through their national federation. Olympic qualifier events include World Skateboarding Tour World Cups and World Championships. Each national team can register up to 3 athletes per event. Up to 6 additional athletes per nation may earn entry by ranking in the World Skateboarding Ranking Top 30. At World Skateboarding Tour events, athletes compete for contest placings. These placements convert into ranking points. The World Skateboarding Ranking considers ranking points from the past 18 months. The top 44 athletes per gender and discipline advance to Olympic Qualifier Phase 2. Each field will be limited to a maximum of 6 athletes per country. In Olympic Qualifier Phase 2, competitions will continue as part of the Olympic Qualifier Series and the World Skateboarding Tour. At the end of Phase 2, the 22 highest-ranked athletes qualify for LA 28, considering the following rules: a maximum of 3 athletes per national team, at least 1 athlete per continent, at least 1 athlete from the host country if not already qualified through ranking, and 1 spot for eligible athletes from underrepresented countries. It's a long and exciting road ahead, so join us and follow the journey on the road to LA 28.
Okay, looks like there's the last few seconds of warm-up on the course, and it's time to take a look at our start list for heat number 1 of our men's semi-finals. Kelvin Hoffler back on form and getting in the mix. He just scraped through 59.85 score yesterday. He's looking good.
Yeah, he's recovering from a bit of an injury, I think, so he's kind of getting his groove back.
Someone I definitely want to point out here, Yakov Terrell. He is on fire, and we were discussing him yesterday. I think he could do any trick, anything. He's amazing. Yeah, he looks really good out there. He's got serious board control and great trick selection. Yeah, we got some heavy names in it. Wallace Gabriel as well. I can't wait to see what happens. But one thing to definitely mention, and this has issues in so many different ways, is the heat, Ryan. It's super hot out here. Yeah, there's a lot of factors that the heat are bringing to the skaters, to the course. I mean, the wax is an issue, and just trying to not overheat as a skater out there. Yeah, and the wax is applied to the obstacles to make them slide and grind, and the hotter it gets, the more wax melts, so then it doesn't slide when you think it's going to. It actually melts and then evaporates into the air. So hot. The wax disappears into thin air. Okay, Kelvin Hoffler dropping in for run 1 of 2. Straight into that rail tail slide fakie. Kelvin is an absolute veteran in competition. He knows just what it takes to get through, because we are only taking the top 8 qualifiers through, right? Yeah, for sure. And Kelvin is such a calculated, strong contest skater. His runs are always well put together, well timed. Oh, an unfortunate miss on that half cab crook. It's good to see him getting over those injuries, and we've said it time and time before. As a skateboarder, you're either injured, getting over an injury, or just about to get injured again. Yeah, so if you're a professional skateboarder, a real, true professional, you can skate with a little bit of an injury. So, yeah, we'll see. Kelvin can probably clean it up on the next one. Yeah, but we know, because of the criteria we have, you need 2 runs. Well, you get your 2 runs, but you need 1 run to be pretty much perfect, because you take that score ahead to the next stage of the competition in the trick section. Yeah, so anybody who doesn't get a run right here in their first go is going to feel some pressure on their second run, that's for sure. Yeah, best run and best trick scores will count. 24.54. He's thumbs up. He's having a good time out here in Roma, as always. How good is this location? Just behind us in the tower, we've got the Coliseum. Yeah, I mean, this is insane. The first time I came here, it was crazy. So Richard Turi from Slovakia. I'm pretty sure he's just going to put a full run down straight away. That's his strategy. He goes out, gets it done, and then slightly builds on it. Yeah, he's super smart, and he is one of the most consistent run skaters and just consistent skaters in general. See him drop in with that heel ready. Oh, wow. Well, we don't know what we're talking about. I jinxed it. Very unexpected there. But he's going to carry on, knowing, you know, at this point of the competition, because you need 1 score from the run section, you can't actually afford to throw a run away that well, can you? No, I mean, the best thing to do is just get up and keep trying to rip. You never know what's going to happen with everybody else. Everyone else can be suffering with the heat and other stuff too, so do your best when your time is there. Solid heel flip nose slide there from Richard. Richard's really spent a lot of time doing the tricks that no one else is doing out there, and he's been doing them for a long time as well.
Yeah, and that's what separates him from the pack, for sure.
That's going to be time for Richard Turi's first run. That pressure does come on, knowing you need those 2 scores. Got a lot of people out here in the Roman heat to watch skateboarding today, and people from all over the world making it to this amazing city.
Yeah, I mean, if this was one of the events that you wanted to travel out to, it would be worthwhile, you know?
Yeah, we took a little tour of the Coliseum the other night. It was so good with a load of the skaters. So fun seeing such a historic place. And speaking of history, we've seen it time and time again out here. And this is someone I can see making history in the future. You can hear the crowd is going wild. You're giving him a round of applause as well. This is Yakov Terrell. This is one of my favorite skaters in skateboarding entirely at the moment.
Wow, just starting with that front crook is gnarly.
He's got some serious board control. Starting on a heavy trick is always good. Now, gap out to backside Smith grind.
Yeah, no one else is hitting that gap to rail like that, so judges are recognizing.
When you're planning your run, are you looking at doing things that other people haven't done on the course, or are you just rattling through the stuff you know you can do?
Well, if you can do stuff that nobody else is doing on the course, like that gap to back Smith, then that's gonna, you know, that's gonna help. So you try to find stuff like that if you can.
Not sure if he got the truck on the Spanish grind, but we'll see. Oh, switch backside tail slide. Already full run there for Yakov Terrell, and the first rider to get a complete run on the board. So this one is going to set the score level, right? As soon as the full run comes in, the judges are like, okay, where does that sit in the history of all the other scores, and where do we want him to be balanced against the rest of the heat?
Yeah, for sure. And Yakov he's just hyped to be here right now. He's hyped that he made it to the semis. I was talking to him earlier, and he's just happy-go-lucky, get it done and skate and have fun. So that's one way to do it, you know?
100%. I was speaking to the Israeli guys earlier, and they're really, really happy. I used to see them out at ShopRite events back in, like, a long time ago, and these guys here coaching him are very good skateboarders themselves. It's awesome to see them evolve into coach roles.
Well, it's rubbing off, clearly.
Yeah. Role models like these. Juanpi Mateos in next. So this is the first time we're seeing him, and he's already through to this stage of the competition. That is saying something.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him or his tricks, but we're going to learn.
Well, solid front feeble to start things off, missing the nollie heel flip.
Yeah, nollie heel flip is definitely a difficult trick on that obstacle right after hitting the rail.
Backside tail slide on the step up. That gold rail, the square one, as you come towards it, when I rode across the course a little while ago, it seems to just grow. It gets higher and higher and higher.
Yeah, the double set rail is mellow and square and tall, so it's tough.
There's the 270 lip slide. Ollie Blunt bringing it back across to the big final banger. I mean, this is where you're seeing all of those big money tricks done in that central section, right?
Yeah, and these guys are trying real hard right now because they know that they have to push hard to set the bar for the next heat that's coming, because those are the real high-ranked guys that are next.
Yeah, when you know there's the top 8 ranked skaters still to come, you've got to really push everything. And to be honest, I think we're going to see people doing what they would do in the final just to get to the final.
Exactly, that's what you have to do.
Yeah, there's no room to sort of hold back at this point.
No.
So 35.34 coming through. Pretty solid score. Okay, taking it over to Peru and Angelo Caro. This guy, I don't know what he's done, but he has just switched a switch that has just made him jump up to the next level, right?
Yeah, he's cranking up the volume. He's turning up the dial right now, and the momentum is coming.
Starting your run like that is so high risk.
Crazy.
But he's here to win. He's not ever like holding back. You see him in the practice session. He's throwing everything at it.
I mean, he is one of the gnarliest, toughest skaters out there. One of my personal favorites. And a great dude to just be around.
Oh, yeah, nice. Hurricane there. That rail's not the nicest rail to skate, is it?
I don't like it.
Why is that?
Because it's in a place on the course where you're not going to be going super fast necessarily, and it's tall. So you got to really use your pop muscles to get up there.
So there's that full pull for Angelo Caro. Solid run. We know there's some areas that he's going to upgrade as well from seeing what he did yesterday.
Yeah, and he's playing it smart, and that's the way to do it. You know, get that under your belt, and then you're feeling it. You're kind of take a little pressure off, and then you can go harder in the next one.
He caught that kind of crazy, but full commitment, as we know he only ever commits.
And Angelo is good at holding on to stuff.
Yeah, solid core strength, I think.
Yeah.
Turning it round with the front side blunt, straight into that lovely backside tail slide, popped out of that really nice.
And we got Greg Rodriguez cheering him on, fellow competitor.
Rad skater as well.
Yeah.
66.33, he's happy with that, but I think he said, I'm going to do better the next one, you watch. Okay, over to Brazil and Felipe Mota. First time I saw Felipe skate in real life, I was shocked at how consistent he was, and the tricks that he was doing to be that consistent at was almost impossible.
Yeah, and he has really good pop, tons of control, and he's doing tricks in the streets that people have dreamed about for years, like a kickflip back sugarcane. So.
Yeah.
And they're showing us off the sugarcane.
On cue. Thanks, Felipe. Straight into the hubba, back nose blunt.
Wow.
I was saying a couple of days ago, it wasn't that long ago that people were struggling with the back nose blunt on this very hubba, and now people are doing it mid-run. The evolution of skateboarding is real time right now.
Yeah, and it's cool to see it on this course. This is kind of like a staple hubba at this point now, and guys keep stepping up the level.
Oh, just missing the heel flip backside tail slide. Such a crazy one. You can see he's very disappointed, but what would you be saying to him in his ear right now if you could just whisper, like?
I'd be like, don't even worry about it. You got that whole run chilling, and you're going to get it in the next one. Just try to cool down that core temperature. I bet he's cooking right now.
Yeah, you see some people out there, they got the ice vests on.
Yeah, the ice vests are a real deal out here. It helps a lot.
They did slip out of the sugarcane slightly. I'm sure it won't hurt too much, but we have got an esteemed panel of judges that are super critical out there. They're almost looking for a reason not to give you the best score, right?
Yeah, and they're watching all the replays and checking out exactly how the truck locks in and everything, so they know what's up.
48.09, it sees Felipe in third place. Pretty good score with a full.
Yeah, if he gets that banger heel flip back tail at the end, that's going to boost him up a lot.
Yeah, he's going to be up there with Angelo, who's currently on first place. Okay, back to Argentina and Matias Del Olio. See him centering himself there. Super passionate guy.
One of the most passionate guys for sure.
He's intense, isn't he? When it comes to skateboarding.
I love the intensity that he brings.
But he's always smiling as well. You'd be lulled into a false sense of security that he was so really full on, but he's the first dude like smiling and throwing high fives around.
Whenever I was skating in like a final or something with Matias, I would almost be able to feed off of his energy that he was bringing.
Oh, switch backside tail slide. Bit of a truck tap on the way in, but I'd say that was legit for a comp. Getting that speed back, winding up pre there for the backside 360. 10 seconds remaining.
He's really going to hone in on this.
Well, we've seen Matias take skateboarding all the way to the Olympics before. He knows exactly what to do, and it's going to take things like that 360 flip nose slide to get through.
And I'm shocked that he missed that. Usually he gets that every time. It's kind of his signature move, and you know, it's a really just classic, beautiful trick. It's never going to go out of style.
There's the 270 lip slide. That is a long rail to spin onto, isn't it?
That rail is scary. It looks not so bad on the TV here, but when you're standing at the top of it, you're like, whoa, that's a long way.
Seen a lot of people come a cropper on that thing this weekend.
There has been some slams on it for sure.
Takes no prisoners. This is Matthias' ender right there. Just saw him not quite get the pop, I think. 52.87, so we know that's going to be a big score when it comes through. Now, this guy on screen right now, Wallace Gabriel out of Brazil. First time we saw him, he shocked me. Just straight through to finals, absolutely crushed it. And he is rivaling you for the big frontside flips, mate. Nollie front crook, start things off, kickflip, board slide. You can see he's got that precise kickflip, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I just love his trick selection always. Like, we haven't seen him do too many nollie front crooks, and it's just a beautiful trick.
It goes back to what are other people not doing, like the switch backside lip slide down the longest rail.
That is so gnarly to hold on to it for that long.
And then the kickflip in, because he's got such a precise cork kickflip. He's just got access to those tricks.
Wow, and he just makes it look like it's nothing. All of this is really difficult.
Back into the hubba for the ender, frontside tailside to fakie. Do you know what? I think that's where he would switch that up. And I think what he said, looking at the rest of the heat, there's been a lot of falls. Maybe he doesn't need to show his hand at this point to be able to get through. But knowing the top 8 are still yet to skate in heat number 2, he could play it too safe.
Yeah, but I think what he's going to do is drop in on the next run and step up that last trick a lot. I mean, because it was just a tail slide, so he wanted to make sure he got the scores for the back, like the switch back lip, the other hard tricks that he did, and just carry it through, get the full pull.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great score that comes through for Wallace. Yeah, almost felt like an anticlimax at the end then, didn't it?
I thought he was going to go for the 180 crook or something.
Yeah.
But
well,
yeah,
sure.
He's got one of the best coaches in the business. Coach probably said, you know, play it smart.
Yeah, I mean, are you listening to the coach all the time when you're skating, or is it sort of, are you like, nah, I get caught up in the moment, I'm going to just throw that crazy trick in?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. I mean, I think if you're really smart and really strategizing, you know, the coach is on your side to help you out.
New leader just creeping ahead there, 66.42, Wallace Gabriel. It's important to mention the scores don't really pay too much attention to the score itself. It's about the position in the ranking at this point.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are only getting 66 for a good run, but realistically, that's just to give them a standing on the board.
Position on the board, score to rank. Okay, back to the top. Little bit of pressure right now for Kelvin Hoffler, but he's a contest veteran. I'm sure he's going to hold it together. Switch frontside tailslide to start things off. When you're in this position, oh no, very unexpected. He didn't miss a trick for about an hour yesterday, I swear, in practice.
I mean, that's one of the tough things about these events too, is it's quite a few days of competition, so you got to be on point for 4 days in a row, and we are on day 3 now for most of these guys.
But we've seen it from Kelvin. If anyone's going to be able to pull it together in the next stage of our competition in the trick section, it's going to be him. He's set the par out in the Olympics before. Everyone saw him do one trick. They're like, oh, wow, I'm going to do that as well. He knows what he's doing. Oh, back nose block slide to finish it off. If he'd have made that one trick.
It seemed like he was just messing around after he missed that last trick, but he did a bunch of really good stuff.
Yeah.
He one-footed into the bank there before the back nose blunt. Like, that was just, he was just playing, it looked like.
So knowing the top 8 ranked skaters are still yet to skate, how realistic is it to see Kelvin go through without a full run?
It's going to be tough for him for sure, especially like right now Matthias has a 52, and that's kind of going to be one of the scores that you're going to have a higher run score to add on with your single trick. So he's probably, I mean, he seems really happy.
Yeah, he's out here having fun. He's been around a long time.
He has, yep.
And positivity is key, right?
Yeah, for sure. If you're getting down on yourself all the time about stuff, then you're going to be upset.
Yeah, 49.74 coming through there. He was thumbs up about it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you see him get a little bit upset, but maybe he's holding back to something really ridiculous in the trick section. Second run for Richard Turi right now. Taking a few breaths there, saying he's good to go. We're going to see that heel flip position. Yes, we are. Pressure's on.
Yeah.
Getting
There
it done
we
this
go.
time. Really needed
That's
that.
a risky way to start your line. I don't care who you are.
Taking the kickflip over the driveway, not making the mistake with the tail slide, but coming up a tiny bit short. How much do you think the judges are looking at your execution and the landing of the tricks?
I think maybe on something small like that tail slide, it's not too big of a deal, but you know, if you were to get super wobbly on that big heel board or something, they'd take that into account a lot.
Richard was stamping on that, landing bolts, both feet over the truck fixings. Last trick now, heel flip, no slide, getting away. It looked like it just hit his foot on the way up.
And that's a rare miss for him. That's kind of one of his signature moves that we don't really see anyone else doing. Surprised that he missed that.
You can see the frustration. He landed there, slapping the floor.
Not too near, please, with the camera.
Richard's got some big tricks for the trick section, but it's going to be very hard. Thomas Vinter there coaching him. They've been mates for a long time. I first saw Richard out in Prague at Mystic Cup years and years ago. And I sat down, I just got there, and he just cruised up and did a big heel board slide down a gnarly round. I just was like, oh, that's where we're going, are we? He set the standard for that competition. It was gnarly.
Yeah, and he's got tons of competition experience, not only in the World Skateboarding Tour, but, you know, contests years ago, and, you know, like you were saying, Prague, all these events in Europe, contests, and so that's why he's so good at this.
Yeah. Grew up skating obstacles they built in his home town, and now he's out on the world stage of skateboarding. He's come a long way, 48.84 on the board. It's going to be a big ask to get through.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tough for him, but you never know.
I mean, looking at it, anyone who's not in the top 2 spots as we move forward to the next round is going to be chewing their nails off as we wait for the next 8. Okay, Yakov Terrell looking very psyched to get in.
You got to get psyched up for a trick like that.
Well, I mean, just a regular crook down, that's pretty gnarly, but him just standing on the front side one. Oh, look at the arm!
He got relaxed
you know
after the
what?
lock-in.
He landed then, hands nearly in pockets. He's like, yo, what do you reckon of this, everyone? You haven't landed any runs. I'm smashing it. So funny. No way, curse of the commentator.
We saw that in the qualifying rounds. That was supposed to be a nollie backside 180 switch front feeble, taking a page out of Yuto Horigome's book.
Yes, such a messed up trick that. So much going on. Well, he's certainly looking good so far. Very excited to see what he's got in the next stage of the competition, because I honestly have no idea what he's going to do. 29.25, so relying on that 61.30 from run number 1. All smiles down there from him and the team. We're back to Pompey. 35.34. I would really like to see a full run for his debut.
I mean, I'm always cheering for the underdogs, and I mean, I haven't seen him much, so let's see him put it down. I'd love to see a flawless run right now.
Well, let's see. Lovely frontside feeble to start things off, getting the nollie heel flip this time. Good to see him using the quarter pipes and all the other obstacles, because it will be a counted trick. See so many different ways of getting around the course. Big switch lip slide.
Yeah, that's a gnarly one for sure.
This is shaping up to be a really good run. Hitting every obstacle in front of him. 270 lip slide. Well, it's going to come down to the next couple of tricks. Wow, the way he pops out of that, Ryan, is so good.
Yeah, and there's a lot of room for error on that trick when you're just skeeting it around. You could slide out a little. There's a lot of wax on the ground over there coming off the hubba.
We see pops the switch ollie into the tail slide, and he's already twisted his shoulders around. He's like a coiled spring ready to just pop the rest of the trick round. He's starting off with that front side feeble. Getting the nollie heel flip done this time. That's where he fell on run number 1.
Yeah, so he did it. He made the perfect run like I wanted. So
yeah,
let's see what he gets.
Your wish is his command.
We should have more of this.
So what's interesting is he had 5 seconds left on the clock after he landed that.
Oh.
Now, do you think that's down to inexperience of timing the run, or do you think he was just a little bit ahead of himself?
I think maybe it's just like a little bit of like lucky. He was going faster.
Yeah, 62.57. So jumping into 3rd place as we go to current 2nd place, Angelo Caro. 66.33. We know what he can do to upgrade, especially the ender. He's done the 180 out of the backside 180 fakey nose grind. Oh, just missing it. And that's the thing that we've seen people get caught up with. When you don't catch the board, when you're flipping and spinning onto it, there's still a lot of the rail left to fall onto.
Yeah, and I mean, he got away from that super good. That could have been a really nasty slam for sure.
So he's going to call it a day on that one, missing that 2nd trick as well. He knows that he's not going to improve on that score, so better save that energy. 0.39. Staying with that 66.33. Okay, back to Felipe Mota, now currently in 8th place, 48.09. I would really like to see this entire run. And he's going to need it to be able to make that top 8 going through to tomorrow's finals. Big blunt slide to start things off. Wow, he got away lightly on that, but you could have hooked a trailer up to that toe on there.
Oh, no, just missing the lock on the back sugarcane there.
But still staying on. He'll get scored for the back lip. Is there anything you do when you don't land a trick, or you kind of land it but not the way you wanted to do it, to sort of say, hey, forget that, it's still all good?
Yeah, I think you just go like, okay, well, I'm still on my board. Keep going.
It's not all bad.
Yeah.
Coming in for that last trick. Heel flip back tail. Oh, getting caught up. It almost looked like he didn't know whether to go forward or fake it.
Could be that hot wax is just liquid on top of that ledge. Couldn't stop the slide.
That's Chris Cole's imaginary band, isn't it? Hot wax.
It is.
So it's going to be a very tough ask to get through. He would need some of the heaviest tricks, but I mean, he's got some big ones, hasn't he?
Yeah, Felipe Mota for the best trick section has probably the craziest tricks that are somewhere deep in that bag, and we'll see what he does.
48.76 and remaining in that 8th place position. There's that intensity we know.
He's trying to calm down his own intensity.
Yeah. I mean, he stood pretty much opposite us right now. I can feel that intensity coming across to the Crow's Nest booth that we're in. Matthias Del Olio, run number 2 of 2. 270 lip slide. Looked to be a little bit cleaner on that one.
Yeah, starting off nice and clean here.
Well, something we noticed yesterday, we were talking about people avoiding a trick on the quarter pipes. It took out a lot of people yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. So, I mean, he did that little, did he do that back nose grind right there?
Yeah, throwing it in.
Yep.
There's the 360, scooping that one round, span really fast, coming down to that last 10 seconds. So he's out onto the platform, taking a little breather, centering himself. He knows how important this 360 flip nose slide is. Oh, wow. He knew he'd landed that before he even dropped in, I feel.
He's like, I don't miss this trick twice.
There's a blunt kick flip out as well. He's happy about that one.
Yeah, good job, Matthias.
Well, that's going to be a big relief, isn't it? Because now he's going to have a little bit of breathing room as we go through to the trick section.
Yeah, and I think they'll give him a pretty good score for that.
Yeah, jam-packed full of really difficult tricks. 270 lip slide, straight into the 360 flip. Switch backside tail slide. I mean, do you think it's really important to have a switch trick in your run nowadays?
I do.
Yeah.
I like switch tricks.
I mean, switch is the equivalent of writing left-handed if you're right-handed, for those that don't know. 72.35. You can see he's very happy about that because he's now sitting in first place. Big score for Matthias Del Olio.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, Wallace Gabriel now sitting in second place, 66.42. Do you think he's going to be like, don't get too comfortable, Matthias?
I hope so.
Nollie front crook on the gap hubber to start things off. Oh,
Ooh,
kickflip front nose.
Stepping it up there.
Don't see many of those, do you?
No, and that's such a beautiful trick. And it's just a classic.
As well as the backside tail slide on the step-up rail. Back in, big switch back lip, but I mean, there's a switch back lip and then there's Wallace Gabriel's switch back lip, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, dude, that switchback lip was so amazing.
The judges are just going to be like, okay, he's just landed everything perfect.
Yep. And there we go. That's what we wanted, and he gave it to us.
Do you think he put that down and was like, let's see what score I get? See, as we go wrong, because I'm Wallace Gabriel, I can just land whatever I want. And then I'll step it up if I need to.
Yeah, smart move.
Well, we know that that score that's on the board is going in the bin straight away. But started off with the nollie front crook. Great shapes on that. And came in for this big switch back look. Board perfectly on the rail there, right?
Perfectly in the middle of the board. That's how you want to do it. He probably could have slid like another 20 feet.
Yeah. Someone call the park builders. Can we get a longer rail for Wallace's switchback lip, please?
That would be cool. Just add an extension.
Yeah. 78.54.
Wow.
And it was pretty much what I said. Don't get too comfortable, Matthias.
Yeah.
That has certainly switched things up because it is looking very comfortable for Wallace Gabriel right now.
I mean, it's not over. They still got to land one best trick. And they get 3 tries.
Yeah, I mean, there is a world where you get 3 bails. We've seen it before.
Skateboarding is hard.
That is for sure. So, just over a couple of minutes practice for our trick section. So the skater's going to just take a few little runs, cruise around the park, keep the muscles moving and the ligaments lubricated, and working out on which bits they might want to do their trick section tricks on. So Ryan, tell us about this format. We got 2 runs, 45 seconds each. One of those runs counts as your overall score. Then we go into 3 trick attempts.
Yeah, I mean, you have to take one of those run scores, so that's your base. It's kind of like your foundation if you're building a house, and now we got to put up the framing right now. So put the roof on, all that. So these guys got to land. I mean, I think the strategy here would be to kind of land something that you know you can land first try, get that score, and then go for the Hail Mary, the super crazy trick that you'd be, you know, ecstatic to roll away from, and just kind of prep yourself for the final if you can say that, I guess.
But some of the skaters can't afford to do that right now because they haven't got that landed run section score.
Yeah, so
and
those
someone
guys,
who's not going to hold back is Angelo Caro, right?
Yeah, no, and so those guys are going to have to go for the hardest trick right out the gate, and if they get it, they maybe get a really high score, and that'll, oh geez, Matthias taking a wild one right there. These guys are, you know, this is sometimes when you're getting your best practice in because you have a lot of adrenaline and you know that you're going to have to land this trick in maybe, you know, a minute or so. You've got to drop in and do it first try. So you get a lot more adrenaline during these practices in between. And, you know, it's really go time right here.
For sure. And the exciting thing is I kind of know what we're going to possibly see from Richard and maybe Matthias.
Yep.
But some new names getting through to this point of the competition. I don't know what Yakov is going to do. Like, I'm excited.
I was
really
chatting
excited
with him a little bit, throwing out some ideas here and there, and it kind of sounded like he could just do whatever the ideas I was throwing out at him, and then he was like, what about this? And then I was like, oh yeah, do that. If you could do that, that'll be awesome.
So I'm here going, I don't know, and you already know. Exciting. Cool.
I know, but I don't. It seemed like he didn't even know.
Right. I mean, interesting. I mean, some of these skaters have not got to this point of the competition before.
Yeah.
He's already on a win, really.
Right.
Advanced further than he's got before. He's wowing everyone. He should hold his head high no matter where he gets through. But
yeah, I
want to see him in the final. I really want to see him out there because we might get a little glance at just what he's capable of. So Kelvin Hoffler, classic analysing the run up there. Clears out the stones.
The imaginary dust.
Yeah. Doing the cleaning for the cleaning crew.
Let's get it, Kelvin.
Okay. He's like, you ready? This no still's taking some time.
Oh.
Is he going cab back tail?
I think maybe half cab back Smith revert. That's been one that him and Nyjah have done here in previous years, and it's gotten good scores. So, you know, you can also learn stuff by watching these previous events. If you're coming to these events and you're, oh, I can do that trick. I'll probably get a good score for it if I do it. So that's kind of what makes this event cool, and that we're running it back at this same course for so many years.
And remember, you can watch all of those previous events on the World Skate SB YouTube. As Richard Turi drops in, trick 1 of 3, going varial heel backside 5-0. That's a real difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah, and it looked like he just didn't get his foot with enough pressure on the tail to like keep the wheels up, but he had it locked in, so that's got to be a little bit frustrating.
Okay, Yakov, Terrell. Let's see where he's going to go with this one.
I know where he's going.
You know.
I'm not going to say anything though.
Looked like he was trying a couple of nollies there. Coming in, switch. Frontside feeble down the big rail. That's a monster move right there for Yakov Terrell. He made that look way easy.
Yeah, and that's a smart move too, to just, you know, do something that's not too hard for him.
For him.
For him.
Let's state for him.
Although very dangerous, regardless.
Yeah.
Scary. But, you know, he did it first try, and now he's going to have 2 more tries to go crazy.
Check out that back foot. It looked like it was just going to get away from him, and he just put a little bit more pressure on the back foot and held the pinch.
Yeah, that thing was dipped. Nice.
So waiting for that score to come through. Eyes locked on the board.
I don't know if we've seen that trick on this rail before in previous years, have we?
76.28. That sees him out in first place. 137.58. I don't know to answer that question, Ryan.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to do it.
No,
it's so
that's
gnarly.
scary, yeah.
Okay. 1P. First trick of 3. Dropping in switch. Interesting. Switch front tail. Oh, wow. Is that going?
Maybe 270 heel, or maybe
Yeah.
just heel. I don't know. Sometimes when you're just trying to do switch tail, heel flip out to straight, if it gets slippery, you start to do an accidental over rotation.
Okay, back to Peru's Angelo Caro. We know it's going to be big. He's got a big bag of tricks, especially tech ones. See where he's going with this one. Foot in kickflip position. 360 flip lip slide down the longest rail in the arena.
And I was talking with Joe Hinson earlier, and he loves 360 flip lips, and he was like, I thought about, it's too scary, you know.
I mean, it's a long way to go. You're spinning your board. It wants to continue turning, and you've got to lock it in place. Keep the shoulders in position. Ride it all the way out. Absolute amazing control for Angelo Caro.
And Angelo's amazing at that trick, and that was perfectly executed. So
I've seen him do
I think
so
they're
many
gonna,
different variations of that.
I think he's going to get a really good score for that. He's melting.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
80.33
Wow.
sees Angelo now in first place position. Thumbs up with 146.66 on the board.
Good job, Angelo.
Okay, Felipe Mota, trick 1 of 3. He's way down there in 8th position at the moment, 48.76. I mean, let's remember though, no matter where you finish, you're gathering points on the road to LA 28.
Exactly. So yeah, it is smart for him to try to land something.
And that something looks like...
It looks like he's going for the hardest thing he possibly can think of.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes it's not fun to skate and do just I just need to get a score and get through it. It's not as exciting as like, I'm going to go for this crazy trick. If I land it, I'm going to be so hyped.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, so it's tough. Depends what you're really out there to get done, you know?
So between Matthias and Kelvin, the park is cleaner than I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I mean, we should like attach some little brushes onto their shoes or something.
Trick for Matthias next. Not really sure where he's going.
I have an idea.
So rock fakie coming in, fakie position, half cab, no slide, nollie heel flip. Perfect.
Perfect.
Wow. Big trick there for Matthias.
Yeah, and I saw him doing some of those in practice, and I saw him do a squirrely one where he didn't get in just earlier in their little warm-up, and he kind of like sacked the rail almost, and so it's scary doing anything onto that long rail.
Well, you see there, takes off backwards, does the half cab, and you've got to commit from the minute you take off, right? You can't go into that half-heartedly. Your foot needs to be in the nollie heel position, and so your balance is slightly off.
You got to be fully on top of the rail with sliding the entire thing, because the half cab gets you up on the top of the rail. So he got every inch of that thing.
But when you spin onto it, no matter how far that spin is, your shoulders are constantly trying to continue turning.
Yeah.
So you have to fight it.
Yeah.
And he definitely won that battle. 80.10 sees Matthias now in first place with 152.45. You can see he's very hyped with that. So trick on the board for him. Excited to see where it goes, as I am with Wallace Gabriel's trick 1 of 3. In fourth place at the moment, 78.54 from the run section. Here we go.
Oh.
Kickflip front crooks.
Yeah, kickflip front crook.
He's got that real quick flick of the front foot,
Yep.
which means he could be accurate with it. And from speaking to Mickey Papa a while ago, he was saying when you kickflip into a crook, the accuracy is so finer than when you kickflip into a nose slide or a board slide. You've got to be really precise.
Yeah, a crooked grind is, when you're kickflipping into it, is kind of like the equivalent of the bullseye on the dartboard, whereas like throwing the dart and hitting the whole board would be landing in the middle of your board, and then like the inner circle on the dartboard would be your nose or tail flipping tricks.
I love darts.
I love darts, but I suck.
Okay, trick attempt 2 of 3 for Kelvin Hoffler, currently in 6th place. He's only got that 49.74 on the board. You know where he's going. Half cab crook, 180 out. Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
He did that really, really well. Almost, well, I suppose we could maybe call it
Back
nose grinding.
grind.
Nose
Yeah.
grind.
Half cab back nose grind. Makes it a little bit easier to get the 180 out. Because otherwise you're in the crook and you gotta almost
then,
270 out,
yeah.
you know?
You could see there, like 3/4 of the way down the hubber, he was just looking down.
Already turning his body, looking
just
over his shoulder.
ready to pop out. That was a hell of a trick right there. Well, we've seen it before from me. You know, he kind of knows what kind of score he's going to get for that trick. Is it going to be enough to see him get through to the finals with a bailed run? It's going to be very difficult.
Well, only time will tell.
And still time to sign a few autographs from the fans out here. Yes.
Those kids are hyped.
Yeah. Okay. Richard Turi up next. Trick 2 of 3. 2 more chances. We've seen the varial heel backside 5-0 attempt. Like you said, didn't get enough pressure on the tail to hold the 5-0, but we've seen it do it. No tail touch, pure balance.
That's true.
Oh. Wow, slipping out, just getting on top. Now the pressure is on for Richard Turi. He's got one final chance to get a trick on the board, and having that 48.84 from the run section, it needs to be big and it needs to be perfect. Okay, already got one trick down. Currently in third place, 137.58. 76.28 of that score was in the trick section for the switch frontside feeble. Looks like he's going to switch again.
Yeah, I have
eyeing up the rail.
No idea what he's going to try though right here. This is going to be gnarly.
I don't think anyone else knows at all in the audience or anything.
Oh,
wow, that's a big switchback tail, isn't it? If that's what he was going for.
That's what he was going for, and he got out of that really safe. That could have got scary.
Do you know what? I think that was testing the waters then.
Yeah.
I think he was like, okay, yeah, I can get on that, and it's not as bad as I thought. I'm excited for the last try. Okay. Pompey. Let's see it. Dropping in switch. So the opposite stance. Coming into that gap to Hubba. Oh! Wow, Ryan, that was perfect.
There it is, and I love that trick. That trick feels super good, and I think it's a little bit cooler than doing like a half cap nose nollie heel than like what Matthias did. I mean, both kind of the same fundamental way of exiting the trick, but the entry is, oh wow, look at that.
Perfect. Look at this foot position on the landing. Boom.
Bolt.
Cleared pretty bit of distance as well, because, you know, when you're trying to flip your board out or spin it out, if the hub is a bit lower, you haven't got as much time to play with, have you?
Yeah, exactly. And that hub is just barely mellow enough to do stuff out still. But it's still, you're still coming into the ground pretty quick. So that was impressive.
79.19. He's happy with that.
Nice.
141.76 on the board as we go back over to Angelo Caro. Currently in second. Got the 80.33 for trick one. Couple of breaths before he drops in. Staying in that big section. Oh, stepping away. Oh, he's changing his mind.
Whoa.
That's rare. You never see that.
Super weird, yeah.
Different position to drop in. Oh, there we go.
I think he's not too worried about it. He's kind of like pretty confident with the scores he's got right now, and he might have got juiced up to try something and then realized, I don't want to get hurt. Like,
still might be able to skate tomorrow.
Exactly.
And also, when you land a trick that you thought might have given you trouble first go, and you're like, oh, now what? How do I beat myself?
That's
that
like
trick?
the funnest, worst thing ever.
Yeah. Okay, trick 2 of 3 for Felipe Mota. 48.76. Really needs a trick. Score on the board. It's coming.
I mean, that one's going to be a highlight of the highlight reel if he gets that.
Yeah, nollie, big heel, back tail.
Yeah.
Argentina's Matias Del Olio just about to drop in, but before he does, shout out to Mitchie Brusco, who's joining us.
Oh, yeah.
Co-host for the park.
What up, Mitchie?
Thanks for joining us, mate. Miss you already. Okay. Back to the competition. It's not all about Mitchie. Okay, currently in first place, 152.45. We're going to see that change right now. We might well. Oh, just missing the back foot.
Oh.
Just a little bit of a wrist injury, maybe.
I think we all just have wrist injuries all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrists, ankles, knees. Could probably just list off the whole body, actually.
I think when you're younger, it's like your wrists are always hurting because you're landing stuff, but you're falling.
Yeah.
Like you're landing on your board, but you're falling on your body.
Wallace Gabriel, 2 of 3. Kickflip nose grind.
Front nose grind.
Interesting. And we saw he was the only other person that did that, along with Ibuki Matsumoto on the big red obstacle in Kitakyushu. Thought he was trying to pinch it on the other one.
Yeah, maybe the kickflip nose grind is a little bit more like consistent and easier for him, and it's pretty close scoring-wise, I think, to the kickflip front crook. So you know, playing it smart probably.
Don't think there was any nose touch. So the front of the board didn't touch, I don't think. So the judges are going to be like, yeah, perfect. This will be a pretty big score, I would have thought. Joining a 78.54 as well. Could be jumping way up the leaderboard. We'll see. Fun fact about Wallace: owns a horse, rode it to the skate park.
No way.
So cool. 75.55 now sees Wallace Gabriel in first place with 154.09 as we go back to the top of the heat for last tricks. 3 of 3, and we will be dropping in Kelvin Hoffler. Last trick, 128.20 on the board.
And Kelvin definitely would have been a threat if he got one of those runs fully, like, clean.
Okay, just choosing to take.
He's out here.
Take a make.
He's out here. He's getting ranking points and whatnot. So he's just getting back in his groove, and he's probably happy to be at this point of the contest. And
well, coming back off of an injury and getting through to semi-finals is rad.
Yeah, for sure.
But Kelvin knows what he's doing. He's stoked.
Yeah.
He's got the horns.
He's stoked. He's like, I just nose slid this hub.
I don't know if he's that stoked about that. But
I'm just joking.
And he's just given that kid a board. He's going to be stoked. Look at his face. He's hyped. I don't want to see that on eBay later.
No, that's not going on eBay. Look at those kids.
Absolutely hyped. Making someone's day, not just us in the booth. Okay, 31 coming through. That's a great score for a nose slide.
Yeah, it is, actually.
It is. Okay, Richard Turi. He needs all the power in the final hour right now. Varial heel, backside 5-0. 2 haven't worked out. Is the third a charm? Yes, it is! And he did it perfect.
Yeah, he did it perfect.
Third time's a charm, Ryan. So 48.84. It's not going to be enough. I'm going to call it.
Yeah, not unless they give him an outrageous score for this. But I think the judges have seen him do this here before, previous years.
Look at the precision. He didn't go higher than he needed to, didn't go lower than he needed to. It was perfect.
Yeah, that's a difficult trick for accuracy to lock in on that 5-0. I'd say that one's like hitting the small bullseye on the dartboard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the 25.
Triple
Triple 20.
Triple 20.
All smiles from Richard Turi. 79.90 sees him in 6th place with 128.74. I think he's happy. You know, it doesn't quite work out. He just secures the importance of that run section score.
Yeah.
Looked like a bit of a pre-body position on the switchback tail again there. How rad would this be? I don't think anyone's ever done this either.
I doubt it.
Not down this long rail.
No. Oh.
That was close.
Yeah, and if it wasn't round, he probably would have been able to sit in it a little bit easier and would have landed that. But, you know, the round rail, you got to really be up on top of it in any kind of nose slide, tail slide. So that was a really good attempt, though.
Big shout out to Yakov, one of the rising stars on the World Skateboarding Tour, and we are definitely going to see more of him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is just going to build his confidence for all the upcoming events.
Bumpy Mateus, trick 3 of 3, 79.19 already. Whoa! Have we ever seen that before? Switch heel front 50-50?
I don't think so. I think we've maybe seen Nyjah try or do switch heel front 5-0.
Possibly.
Possibly. Not sure if it was on that hubba or not. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
But if you are matching Nyjah, that's an achievement,
Oh,
right?
no. I mean, that just goes to show right there. He's at the level.
Someone who's definitely at the level. Angelo Carroll right now, 3rd place as it stands, 146.66. Can he better the 80.33 he's already got on the board? Back over to where he was starting before.
He can do anything. Wow, and just so gnarly.
It's such a long way, that rail. To get it across on camera is quite difficult, but I guess if you just count how many seconds he's on the rail, like 1, 2, that's a big long rail.
Exactly.
Going that fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's going fast. Faster is probably safer on that, but glad he got out of that all right, too.
Okay, Felipe Mota, 48.76. I'd love to see him get another score on the board because it is so important as we're on the road to LA.
Oh,
just missing it. Bit of a shinner.
I mean, that's a real, like, a Hail Mary kind of, you know, you'd fling it, nollie, big heel, whip it, and just put your foot there and hope you're sliding and riding
Just
away.
Looking down.
Yeah.
Is the tail on?
Yeah.
Is it ready?
Or you feel it, and if it hits your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then just stamp.
Just go.
Okay, trick attempt 3 of 3 for Matias Del Olio. Got that first trick done. Got a decent score of 72.35 in the run section as well. He needs to speed up. You only get a short amount of time when they say you're good to go. So he's thumbs up. Currently 2nd, looking to get that lead again. 360 flip, no slide, just slipping away. I think the weather is definitely affecting the slide ability, if that's even a word, of the ledge.
Yeah, I think that's a word. Skateboard word.
Skating word.
We got weird words over here in skateboarding land.
Okay, see Matias sneaking back up there to try and get it done again. Wallace Gabriel in that 1st place position, but Wallace will know because of the very knowledgeable people behind him in his team. He needs to get the biggest score he can with the top 8 skaters waiting to go. I think there might have been a 180 out coming from that.
Maybe, yeah, judging by his body positioning. Yeah,
Which
would be pretty wild.
Another NBD, I think.
Yeah.
So we're seeing tricks that have never been done, NBDs,
Yep.
in semi-finals.
Yep.
I was speaking to the Encyclopedia Skatanica earlier, Niall Neeson, about the qualifying scores coming through to semi-finals, and they're getting higher and higher. It's harder and harder to get to this stage. And here is our final standings. Felipe Mota not getting it together today, as well as Kelvin Hoffler not getting those scores that they needed to advance. Richard Turi getting it done in the final hour, but not quite enough as we look at our top 3. Angelo Caro with 146.66 on the board. Matias Del Olio, 152.45. And the Wonder Kid, our current leader, Wallace Gabriel, with that 154.09. This is shaping up to be a very, very heavy semi-finals today, Ryan.
Yeah, so Heat 2 is going to know a little bit of what they got to do score-wise, run-wise, and single tricks. Maybe around 75 would be the target if I was coaching these guys out here. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we got the likes of Giovanni Viana coming through, so they're going to know what it's going to take. But this is our current leader's run. Wallace Gabriel, switch back lip, perfect.
It looked like a video game.
You look that up in the dictionary, there's just a silhouette of Wallace doing that trick. Front 180 switch crook, where he changed that run up.
Yeah, frontside 180 switch crook. Not only does it look good, it feels amazing when you do it. And a kickflip nose grind. Same kind of thing. Feels amazing. Looks good.
Perfect.
And that's why he's up there.
Yeah, totally. Okay, great scenes out here in Rome in the shadow of the Colosseum, but right on the platform we have Angelo Caro. Thanks for joining us, Angelo.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you, mate. How was that for you?
I'm good. This free sauna in the skate park, that's good.
You're coming out with the gnarliest tricks to start off. What is going through your mind when you're dropping in semi-finals? Are you just throwing everything at it?
Yeah, I feel like, not nervous, but I feel a little scared for my ankle. I pain like 3 months ago, recovery 2 weeks ago. But I stay with my friends here, my friends from the world. I stay one more time in Rome with the people. I feel so happy. This is the motivation for me, you know.
Awesome. Yeah, Angelo, hey, I got a question for you. Here's a random one. I just was trying to figure out what, you changed your mind. You went from one quarter pipe and then you went to the other quarter pipe. Were you kind of scared to try that bigger flip front board on the long rail? Or what was going on right there?
Yeah, it's the same. It's for my ankle. I say, oh, okay, Angelo, you need to be careful. Maybe you go into the final. I know I have a good score, but all the skaters is so good. But I have a good score. For sure, I go to the final. But I needed to think more in strategy for my trick, for my points. So the next ride, I think I say, okay, Angelo, you got it. You can. Come on. You did it before, so you can do it.
100%.
Yeah.
Positivity is key.
Yeah, great job out there, making the right choice in the last, clutch decision, last seconds. But yeah,
thank you very much, Angelo. Great
Thank
to
you
chat
so
to
much,
you.
guys.
It's going to be a nervous
Peru,
wait right
ciao.
now, but we'll see if he's going to be making the cut. And we have our top 8 skaters from qualifiers going through into heat number 2 of our semi-finals. Like I said earlier, we got the likes of Viana, Sora Shirai, Kairi Netsuki, and Toa Sasaki yet to come. We'll take a short break and we'll be back in a few minutes with men's semi-final heat number 2.
This restaurant in 2019, I opened with my wife, Camila. It's turned in one of the best restaurants in São Paulo.
Okay. Check, yeah. Don't ask me why again, we tried again and didn't feel the same. The plans was fucking up the diagram. Winter overseas, I got some bags that need acquiring. We used to get cash, the checks bigger so they wire them. Plug talk, fuck the middleman, bring the supplier in. From Italy to Ireland as part of the requirements. Could've joined the union, Kid Andrew turned to fireman. But I'm still doing fire shit, adapt to my environment. And now I'm up so high and I ain't coming down for no man. Oh shit, keep it rolling. Bitches stuck in the motion. Tell them stick to the program. Get kicked like Vince. Your old bosses got no chance. I got both hands wrapped around the game in a choke slam. It turned me from a kid into a grown man. I got my stripes earned, battle tested, mics burned. It takes time being big body, making wide turns. So I'ma get there when the tides turn. Stare at the sky until my eyes burn. Lil Jesse was a little baby, now it's fucking my turn. Excuse the lack of kind words. Try to treat me like an outsider, I'm the outlier. Peel the wig off these pussies if they doubt fire. I'ma get rich off this even if my mouth wired. Till the wheels burn no matter how tired. When you alive, they act very phony, then crying at your ceremony. Stretch wings, been an OG like Ananobi. Y'all fake views, fake likes, and fake spammed emojis. These A&Rs sound the same, but now they can't control me. You see me mobbing outside, you pussies can't approach me, or you'll be finished grossly. My little spirit girl with crystals trying to stick and poke me, but I just stick and move in the field like Aunt Volpe. They can't hold me, hustle like I bag groceries. Bad hoes be on me, then get mad lonely, cause I ain't getting too attached, I'm trying to grab trophies. And anything that's in the way, just getting gas, Brody. Hey, try to treat me like the outsider, I'm the outlier. Peel the wig off these pussies if they doubt fire. I'ma get rich off this even with a mouth wire. Till the wheels burn no matter how tired. Yeah, straight like that. Type shit. Smooth like
1, 2, 3, let's get it. Never met another that could do it like I did it. First things first, I secured the bag. I'm so fly and my jet don't lag. I get to the bag every single day. 25-8 on the go, on the lay. No delay, I always get my way. And I look so good, I be looking like babe. 100, 200, 300, yeah. Try to make a million a year. I'm on it, he on it, we on it, yeah. I be with the winners, only winners over here. 100, 200, 300, yeah. Try to make a million a year. I'm on it, he on it, we on it, yeah. If you ain't about your bag, better get up out of here. Did it get to the bag? Secure the bag. I just get to the bag. Secure the bag. I just get to the bag. Secure the bag. I just get to the bag. I just get to the bag. I just get to the I just get to the bag. I just get to the I just get to the bag. First things first, better check out the bag. I ain't never stepping out if I ain't got the cash. I got rich ass taste going out with a band. Look good while I do it, that was part of the plan. Get my mama her keys, new house with a jet. Got a family to feed, don't expect you understand. Need a reason why I do it, I go H-A-M. Secure the bag like D-A-M. 100, 200, 300, yeah. Tryna make a million a year. I'm on it, he on it, we on it, yeah. I be with the winners, only winners over here. Get to the bag. Get to the bag. You ain't about your bag, better get up out of here. Get to the bag. I just get to the bag.
Yeah. It's one of the ones. Let go. You doubted I would make it, keep that energy. Try to do it how I do it, can't compare to me. Yeah, I'm on a different level, different pedigree. Remember how you chose them instead of me? Huh? Look at me now. God being had his hand on me. Try to fit me in a box like my name Ali. I know you hate to watch me become who I said I'd be. Who they sleeping on? It can't be me. Better wake up. Let me put you on to me. I'm the one, yeah, you gon' see. You gon' see. I ain't doubting myself, no. You gon' see. I'ma make them all believe now. You gon' see. I was made for this moment, yeah, you gon' see. Yeah. Lord, let this be a lesson to the haters and the critics that's been doubting on the kid. Now I'm big time. And all I wanted was respect and the check. From these 16s, looking at my life, I see it's all mine. And I'm taking them to school on the principle. So don't get it confused while I'm trying to blow. But you know when they need it when they call me. And I can get it on my own, yeah, it's all me. Who they sleeping on? It can't be me. Better wake up. Let me put you on to me. I'm the one, yeah, you gon' see. You gon' see. I ain't doubting myself, no. You gon' see. I'ma make them all believe now. You gon' see. I was made for this moment, yeah, you gon' see. Yeah, I'm going in. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I'm going in. Counting up wins, run it back again. Count a few wins, then we spin it all. Get back to work, stack it up again. Never drop the ball. Year after year, I'm the one they call. Took a few L's, but I never fall. Not my fault, you're in there, and I never stall. Okay, my foot's on the gas, I ain't slowing down, get out the way. Okay, this heavy metal, and no, I cannot play it safe. No way, taking my spot on the throne, and I know do whatever it takes. Okay, this is the drive that separates the real from the fake.
My car go vroom, my maid got a broom, my house got a room for some rooms with a view. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes. 30 on the dash, yeah, we riding slow, but that money moving fast. Look at all this cash, yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch this one be passed. Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah. But that money moving fast. Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah. We riding slow, gotta watch this one be passed. I just put your mortgage on my neck, and you looking teed off like a golfer, you upset. Why you mad? Why you mad? Tell him why you mad. If you need a loan, you should probably just ask. If you need to get it brown, I can send a bus pass. I be in worry about it. Why we only doing 30, ain't no hurry about it. Bust down for my bust down, carrots and the clarity. They tell me that I'm giving like I opened up a charity.
Hello, welcome back to our men's semi-final. We got heat number 2 coming up here at the Street World Cup Rome 2026. I'm Mark Churchill. Joining me is Ryan DeCenzo. Ryan, heat number 1 was pretty heavy.
Yeah, super heavy. Wallace definitely set the bar for everybody coming up in this heat, and you know, maybe Matthias and some other guys might be able to squeak through as well, hopefully.
Well, here's our current leaders. Tricks and runs. There's the switchback lip that we've just been going crazy about.
Yeah.
Front 180 switch crook to end things off. He upgraded his run at the end. Seems to be on very, very top form right now. And then the kickflip nose grind in the trick section. That look back, so good.
That was for you, coach.
Fully. And they're hyped as well. Wallace Gabriel looking very good right now. He has got 154.09 on the board, with our top 8 still to go that qualified through to semi-finals. Let's take a look at our start list. Yukito Aoki, Giovanni Viana in the mix as well, but the big takeaway on this one, over 50% of this heat is Japanese, right?
Yeah, and there might be some kind of secret contest going on in Japan where they are battling for these positions out here. So this is just the continuation of their battle to make it to LA.
It's good to see Kim-Woo back on top form, putting the most craziest runs together. If you're following along closely at home, make a tally of how many tricks that Kim-Woo does.
Yeah, he uses all the obstacles, and he does do really flippy, difficult quarter pipe tricks too. So,
well, that's what it's going to take to get through to our top 8. Only 8 go through out of 16 into tomorrow's competition. Good to see new names getting through to semi-finals, and great to see Julian Aguilardi on the course as well.
Yeah, total young up-and-comer. He's been putting in work in the streets. I know it's been a dream of his to make it out here and skate on the stage with all these guys, and you know, having Nyjah as your mentor is going to help.
Yeah, I think just a little bit.
Yeah.
So the stands are packed out there. The sun has now disappeared pretty much from 50% of the course, so that's going to be a little bit of respite, but we've mentioned a few times about the wax actually melting on the obstacles because it's so hot out here in Rome.
Yep, it's evaporating on the hubba and the rails.
Okay, looks like we're ready to roll. Run number 1 of 2 for Yukito Aoki starting off.
Wow.
Oh, I love the way he pops out of that front feeble.
That was a nollie front feeble.
Yeah.
Just casual. Started his run with that.
So, first run of 2. You get 2 runs. 1 score has to count, and then it goes through to 3 trick attempts. 1 score must count from that section and goes for your overall score. So really, really important to get that run score on the board. Oh, he's got such a crazy nollie inward heel, hasn't he?
I almost thought something went wrong at first, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's nollie inward heeling. That's beast.
Back nose blunt to end things. I think that's going to be a great score if he can get that full run.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we'll see how much they dock him for that one missed nollie inward heel, but definitely when he does the nollie inward heel, it's a crowd pleaser and it's impressive.
Yeah, not too many of those happening on the course.
Not the most consistent trick by any means.
No, I mean, you could throw a 360 flip in. Everyone seems to have a very consistent 360 flip, but he doesn't want to do that. And we've discussed it time and time again. It's important to stand out from the rest of the crowd, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Doing different tricks, hitting different obstacles, whatever you can do to separate yourself.
So waiting for that run number 1 score to come through. There it is, 52.30 on the board. definitely going to be looking to increase that score. Got the fan on there, the neck rub going on.
Ice neck rub.
Ice neck rub. Okay, Giovanni Viana up next. This guy's fakie game, which is backwards, is absolutely incredible, which helps him stand out, doesn't it?
Yeah, and he's one of the most powerful skateboarders out here on the tour, and just really good to watch. Different tricks like that. Nollie big spin front board, which is, you usually see a nollie big spin back lip, so that was different.
Oh, I love that. Fakie crook 180 out. Heel flip front board. It's looking back-to-back tricks right now. Good trick choices.
And there's that power popping up to that blunt slide. Wow.
That's a long way up.
Yeah.
Coming in, fakie. Wow, Cavalieri on front side, nose side fakie.
It's too easy for this guy.
Well, we've seen him do that as one of his best tricks years ago. Now he's putting it into the run section. That shows that he is really advanced as a skateboarder.
Yeah, he's totally progressing and learning the tricks that work for him and, you know, making the most of it. So there's the nollie big spin front board to fakie and a fakie crook. Everybody's kind of expecting the fakie tail slide right there, and the fakie crook, first time I saw him do it yesterday, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So, ending it off with that full cap front nose to fakie. And just, the coaches are so stoked for him. Roger Mancha just always gets so hyped whenever these guys from Brazil land their stuff.
I think we should have a precursor that always comes, the legend Roger Mancha.
I mean, yeah, Roger has been a pro skater from Brazil for years and just has so much passion for skating. You can tell he just like loves to be here and loves to help these guys out.
Yeah, for sure. 79.21. That's a big, big score. Way up there. Highest score I think we saw was an 80.33 from heat number 1. So that's way up there at this stage of the competition as we take it over to USA's Julian Aguilardi. Dropping in, straight into a kickflip frontside feeble. We've said
front board.
Front board, sorry. We've said so many times, as soon as the board leaves your feet on a long rail like that, especially, it's so dangerous.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, Nyjah previous years when he was here was doing that kickflip front board, maybe at the end of his line. But yeah, so it just shows the progression.
That Gons grind, switch frontside board slide as well. Got 15 seconds left on the clock on the step-up rail. That's the back cracker right there, the chiropractor's dream.
Yeah, you can't do those tricks when you start getting older.
Wow, oh. That is big time.
Yeah.
Kickflip frontside board slide to start. Kickflip backside lip slide to end on the 2 longest rails in here.
Yeah.
That is heavy.
Super heavy, super gnarly, big risk reward for Julian right there. Not sure if the judges will, you know, dock him for kind of repetition because it's kind of similar to start and end, but it just, regardless, it's so gnarly that who knows.
I just got confirmation, really important, that the backside 50-50 on the tiny hubber was in time as well.
Oh. Well, he should have done a harder trick. He should have done a back 5-0.
Well, no, we've seen it before where people try to throw in a little trick and fall off, and then that's it, and it's in time, and it really affects the score.
Yeah, that's true. I think he would have made a back 5-0, though.
Yeah. Okay, waiting for that score to come through. Eyes locked on the scoreboard.
And the judges want to get this one right because this is going to be Julian's foundation, his run.
Okay, 69.58. Great score. Really good score there, but I feel like he's going to need to push it a little bit more if he wants to battle Wallace Gabriel and Matthias Del Olio.
Yeah, and Julian's such a young kid. He's got so much to learn. There's plenty of future for him ahead.
Okay, this guy needs no introduction The Samurai, Sora Shirai dropping in for run number 1 of 2. Straight off with a lovely blunt slide. That's a weird one, right? Fakey frontside big spin, like, of all the choices, like, he's making it hard for himself.
Oh.
Sora really loves to spin in and out of things. Backing me up there.
Wow. He is just the happiest dude out there, has the sickest tricks, beautiful tray flip, great trick selection. I just really love watching him, man.
And he smiles when he's doing it as well, doesn't he? Coming in for that last trick on the hubba.
Oh,
yeah. Making that look way too easy. I think he's barely broke a sweat out there.
Yeah, so if the other way is the Gons grind, what's that way called? What do we call that?
The backside Gons grind?
The reverse Gons?
The reverse Gons. Answers on a postcard. So started off, blunt slide to fakie, and then this fakie big spin is wild.
Yeah, and he pops it so high, it's amazing.
Well, we know he's got an upgrade for that as well. He's a very clever skater, Sora. He knows where to put the pressure on. Look at that. Perfect 360 flip. And then that backside 180 to fakie frontside 50-50. There's a lot going on there. Blind pretty much for half of that trick.
Yeah. And Sora is one of the guys, if you want to win, he's one of the guys you got to beat.
Yeah.
Look how stoked he is.
He is always going to be a problem.
Yes.
So 79.22 to see him.
He's like, higher score.
Yeah.
Give me a high score.
Well, he's asking a lot of the judges right now because that was so consistent with different tricks. They got to sharpen their pencils. So 73.13. Doesn't look that happy about it.
He's just making a show. He's a showman. I don't even think he's worried about it. He's like, yeah, I'll do my harder run then next.
Well, we're definitely going to see a show right now. Ginwoo Onodera dropping in for run 1 of 2. Kickflip backside tailside fakie to start things off.
And that's one way to start stuff off for sure.
Oh! Wow, going big backside 360 kickflip. What is he doing?
Yeah, usually he does that trick very consistent. He carves the quarter pipe a lot more and doesn't miss it. That one he went straight up. And I thought he was just doing a backside flip, and then he tried to revert it at the end. It was crazy.
Big backside flip. He does that so well, so easily. Front tail fakie. There's a nollie big spin, setting him up for the half cab. Into the step up.
It's
run
out of
so
time.
hard, not only to get back in the zone in your brain, but your timing goes when you miss the trick, doesn't it?
Yep, and those quarter pipe tricks are what can make it or break it for anyone. It's the trifecta of stuff that's going to mess you up. When you mess up a quarter pipe, it's going to take away your energy. It's going to mess up your timing of your line. And what was the other one we were talking about?
Energy, timing, and confidence, I suppose.
Yeah.
The trifecta of
messing up
trick.
a quarter pipe trick. Or any trick, realistically,
any
yeah.
trick. We're waiting for that score to come through. He knows it's not going to be what he's capable of getting. He's got some of the biggest scores ever in competition skateboarding. Certainly on the World Skateboarding Tour. 45.78 coming through there.
He's going to put it together in the next one. I think he's one of those guys that, like, he doesn't like to be in the pressure cooker, but he handles it well.
Yeah. Okay, Kairi Netsuki up next. Straight in towards the crooked grind. I feel like that's a really good way to start your run. Something that's not too gnarly, but it's going to feel really nice because you can pop out and feel like you've got full control of your board.
I like it when they start with big tricks.
Well, yeah, there's something said about that too. There's your big trick.
Yeah.
Back nose blunt slide down the gap to hubba. And a crook nollie flip. That's a massive trick.
And that's what that rail's made for right there, that double set rail, that crook nollie flip. It's just asking for it.
So turn it back round, coming back in for that second hit. Heel flip, backside, tailside, fakie. Perfect, Ryan.
And I feel like he is one of the most consistent run skaters. When he gets in, drops in for his run, I feel like I never see him miss.
Nah.
I would love to see the statistics on that one day of like how many tricks he's missed in his runs over the years.
That would be really interesting. I mean, he's so strong in this section of the competition, and it's that consistency that sees him continually in the highest rankings. Look at that, perfect.
Yeah, and just coming out to fakie nicely.
I'm expecting a really good score for this one.
Yeah, they kind of had it all.
Eyes locked on the board. What is it about Team Japan that just sees so many of them dominating the competition circuit?
I think it's just their competition towards themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if I was on, like, let's say Team Canada and we had all these gnarly dudes, it would push me to be better, you know? So they're all pushing each other, and then they come out here, and then they're pushing each other more.
There's the 77.39 coming through for Kari's run number 1. So this kid is something special. Junie Kang really stands out with his trick selection. See him dropping in switch stance, standing the opposite way.
Yes.
That's a big one to start on.
Yeah, that's great. And he
Oh, wow.
he told me he really likes this course, so that gets me excited to watch him, you know?
Yeah, there's been a bit of a love-hate relationship with this course with the skaters over the years. Bits missing that you would traditionally see, but wow! Junie Kang
awesome.
is here. Big frontside nose grind to back it up. These are big moves all the way through.
Oh no!
Just landed primo on the laser heel.
Hustle, hustle, you can get it. One more.
Well, his timing's certainly looking good. Switchback tail to end.
Nice.
Had some Jerry Jesus stees on the way out there.
Yeah, and he missed that trick and he still pulled it together, kind of, you know? So, and
I expect this to be a great score, even with a fall.
yeah, it's unfortunate. A laser flip on that step up is, I don't think it's not that easy, but it's definitely something that you wouldn't think that he's gonna bail, maybe, or you'd think he would like at least land on the board.
How do you think that would affect the score, though? Like,
I don't think it's
the
like
360 flip or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I think the judges have got to look at like these big gnarly tricks, like that big switch 270 front board down the rail. And yeah, just missed a little bit of the heel on the flick and didn't do the flip part.
58.72. He's looking disappointed.
Yeah,
He's like, oh, really?
They really
Okay.
docked him for that, honestly.
Yeah.
Dang. Well.
Okay, Toa Sasaki, he's won this one before. Vital hat adjustments, because he likes to go big and lose that hat mid-run, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got to make sure that that hat is tight on his head because he's flying and he's launching and he's spinning. Here we go.
Okay, straight in for trick number 1 of his run. There's the back nose blunt to start things off. I feel like we're seeing a lot more heavy tricks to start this year.
Yeah, for sure. And he was doing in the earlier rounds, he was doing that same back nose blunt to start, but off of the bump. So on kind of the smaller version of the rail. Wow, going huge on that back 3 to flat.
Well,
love that.
You don't become world champion without the biggest moves. Big spin front board, turning it round with the nose blunt. He does those so good as well. High risk. Oh, nollie 180 nose grind, 180 out.
That's a cool trick.
Big front side ollie, playing it safe there. We know he's got a good front side flip, but I think he's just like, let's get the run done, get a score on the board.
I feel like he gets a little bit of extra time because he's going so fast when he does that big back 3 to flat. It's just like, he's ripping around and it looks good.
Hell of a back nose blunt to start things off.
Yep.
And we see that classic big backside 360, keeping the hat on this time.
Yeah, and he usually does the backside 360 on the other side.
Yeah, so changing up the run to make him able to get to other parts, maybe.
Yeah.
Conserve some energy, maybe.
It just makes more sense for what his other tricks were or something like that. Have to really like line them up side by side and compare.
Yeah.
But that's for the judges. That's not for us.
So got 26th out in Kitakishu. Well, 82.70. That's certainly wowed the judges, and that's the highest run score that we've seen today so far.
Yeah, and I mean, this is what I like that he did. He did kind of the trifecta of, he launched, did a big gap, he back nose blunted the big rail, and he hit the hubba.
Okay, runs number 2 of 2. Yukito straight in. Look at that control. He's showing pure control by ollieing out early like that.
My goodness, that was so incredible.
He's got the nollie front feeble really down. Wow, 270.
He's in it.
So there's the tail slide popping down. Certainly looking a little bit more centered, but having had that bail in run number 1, there will be a little bit of pressure, won't there? Oh, same place.
It really is a hard trick, man. That nollie inward heel.
I kind of thought when he rolled in then that he was going to do something else.
Just maybe nollie heel or something.
Yeah. But choosing to end the run there. Well, he's going to have to do the biggest tricks ever in the trick section to be able to get through to the top 8 in tomorrow's final. 31.58 as we go back to Brazil's Giovanni Viana. Currently in 9th, so needs to jump up. Toe is on that bubble at the moment. Straight into the frontside tailside fakie. Switch front crook. Landed that a little bit smoother this run.
Yeah, and that's a nice trick.
Oh, he caught that so good. Loving a bit of footwork on the platform there. A little shove it to get the board back round the other way. Fakie crooked out. Heel flip front board afterwards. Giovanni is absolutely smashing it right now.
Oh, he's doing a very different run right now.
Well, that just shows how deep his trick bag is, and the ability to change up on the fly is so savage.
Yeah, it's super hard to have 2 runs that you can do, and he just kind of showed us that he's got 2 runs.
Yeah. To be honest, I think he's probably got 5. He's got so many different tricks. He spent a lot of time concentrating on what other people aren't doing.
So this one was different. Last time he did a nollie big spin front board, and now he's doing a fakie big spin back lip.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The mirror image of it.
And then he does the nollie big spin front board here.
Yeah. Really well thought out line for Giovanni.
And right on the buzzer too, perfectly timed.
Frontside nose slide fakie. Yeah, it's not just what you do on the course, it's where you do it, where it leads you to, and can you get it done in 45 seconds. It's so gnarly.
And it's how you do it.
Yeah.
He did everything really good there.
Yeah, he really did. Wants to jump up a little bit more as we move forward to the trick section. 80.09, that's the 2nd highest score.
Wow.
Well, next, no, actually, Matias Del Olio was slightly higher by 100th of a point.
Oh, okay.
So Julian Aguilardi, run 2 of 2. As we're queuing up another track, what do you reckon he's listening to?
I don't know, some new kid rap.
Yeah. Straight in. Oh, he's just got it dialed, hasn't he?
Yeah. And he's going to change something up. It's just a matter of time. We'll wait and see.
So you've been watching Julian go through his career at such a young age.
Yeah.
With you as a bit of a mentor as well, asking you what tricks he should do and getting advice. But right now, he looks like he's just cruising.
I think he learned all of the tricks that he's wanted to learn since I remember him asking me a couple of years ago, should I learn this trick or this trick or this trick? I was like, whatever ones you want. And now I think he's learned them all now. So he's been really progressing extremely fast.
Okay. Crowd favorite right there. But seeing down in that 12th place, 69.58 on the board, it's going to be tough. But he has got some big tricks in the trick section, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does for sure.
39.33 coming through. Candy Jacobs out there trying to get some of the goodies that are being thrown out to the crowd. As we move on to Sora Shirai, currently 11th. Oh, that is a naughty one, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's gnarly. That's scary on a round rail like that, and super precise to get into that pinched crooked grind.
Well, and it's what can go wrong in that as well. There's so much danger because you can't really escape a bail on that.
No, that trick's pretty all in.
This is bonkers. What he's throwing in mid-run nowadays is crazy, but you don't get world #1 for that, not doing that kind of maneuvers. Although, board slide.
I mean, the rail was just in the way.
Yeah. He could have just skated past it. Do a trick anyway. Ah, there you go. Backside 180, fakie, frontside 50-50.
And I mean, Sora's got a pretty good foundation first run score right now. I don't know what the judges are going to do for that run in comparison.
Well, his first score is the 6th highest, so yeah. Stepping it up, he knows what he's got to do.
I know he wants a higher score.
Well, let's remember as well, if you do get through to the finals, you want to be way up the higher ranking so that you get the chance to watch what everyone else is doing, what the judges are saying about certain tricks with their scores, and you get to sit there and chill and then be the last skater and adapt on the fly if needed. 75.41 coming through. Sora is in 11th place right now. Okay, Ginwoo yet to get a full pull. This is run 2 of 2. We saw him jump off of that backside 360 kickflip on the quarter pipe. There's the kickflip, backside tail slide. So he's turned around, going for it again. Oh no, and it's just slipped away. That 2 panels there has been really upsetting everyone on the course, hasn't it?
Yeah, that little corner of the quarter pipe on that exact area has been getting some people. I don't know what it is.
There's the big backside kickflip. Frontside tailside fake. You can see he's just looking a little bit more deflated now. He's not made that.
Yeah, and I really thought he was going to pull that all together because yesterday he was in the same kind of scenario where he had the pressure in the second run and he just made it happen, you know?
Whoa, you know what? He knew that it had to be leveled up, yeah.
And
so
that's
going
smart,
slide, big flip out.
Unfortunately not getting it. So that's going to be tough for Ginwoo.
Real tough.
Which is a rare kind of circumstance.
Yeah, I mean, he's so consistent. You watch him in practice, he doesn't fall off for tens of minutes.
I wonder if his ankle is still bugging him a little bit because he did have that injury in Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
You know, he is young, so he heals really fast, but sometimes if you mess your ankle up like that, it takes it can take like a year.
It can take a year for sure. Yeah. Kairi Netsuki up next. Currently 10th. Coming in for run 2 of 2. Crooked grind, taking it down into the bank. Getting that heel ready, stamping it down. Kairi is so gnarly. Landed that so well. You see the way he kind of held his feet? We were talking about it, how you can kind of hover mid-trick and wait for something to spin.
Yeah, yeah. Just slipping out on that back nose blunt, unfortunately, but he's got a good first run score, and I mean, it is rare for him to miss these run tricks.
Yeah, I mean, he got 2nd out in Kitakyushu 2025, 6th in Rome 25, you know, 7th in Budapest. He's got a history of getting through to finals.
Yeah, he's very consistent.
Okay, Juni Kang Just missing one trick of his run. I think if he gets the full pull, it could be one of the highest scores we've seen.
Yeah, they really docked him for missing that one trick last run. Hopefully he can get everything right here. Nice start.
Looking very, very comfortable.
And hustling. We want to see that.
You've got to, haven't you, really? It's 45 seconds. Oh, it's just getting away from him. Back through. Oh, that is so difficult on that length rail. It is crazy. Big frontside nose grind, getting that line back across the other side of the course. Not making the mistake this time on it. At least he's got that out of the way.
Ah, that's so unfortunate.
Oh,
nice.
Changing it up. That shows how good he's got switchback tails.
Yeah, he really does.
And I mean, across the board on a lot of his tricks, I know he can change them up. You know, 180's out and flips in, flips out. But, you know, the switchback tail is one that you kind of learn and stick with.
Yeah.
But him just going, no, I'll just take it out, fake it, it's fine.
And if you want to see some really crazy skateboarding tricks, follow Junie on his Instagram, you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. You'll see what the real progression is of these tricks that are going down. It's awesome to see. He's got a 51.84, so that's going to be tough for him.
Yeah, you can see the disappointment there.
He'll take the first run score.
We're going back to Toa Sasaki. He's sitting comfortable on the highest run score, so it's looking good as we go through, but pretty sure he's going to want to increase that as much as possible anyway.
Yeah, why not? And, I mean, I'd put money on it that he's going to make it in the finals, so get this run and see what it's going to score for tomorrow, maybe. Could be a little strategy.
Big backside 360.
Wow.
Making it all the way over that driveway. And this is the thing, when you come back to a park that's not changed, this one's here all year round. If anyone wants to come and skate it, they can. But you know what you're getting. You're not turning up to a new one.
No, yeah. So, I mean, some guys can be loving it, or some guys can be, you know, tripping out. Like, oh, man, I got to do this. I got to skate this course again.
Yeah, especially if it's one that you didn't really get on with at first.
But if you're Toa and you've won here before, you're like, oh, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'll sprinkle a little bit of new stuff I've been working on with some old stuff like the big back 3.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you've got to go with what you know as well. If you know you're getting scored, you know, consistently a certain level, and then knowing if you step up a few tricks on it, it's only going to get better.
Yeah, totally.
So staying with that 82.70. Looking a little bit deflated that he missed that last one. Went for the kickflip backside disaster, but I think he missed and went into a nose slide on the hubba, right?
I think he did too.
Okay, there's our standings.
This
is the runs against other runs, so both heats together. You can see Toa out there with the 82.70, highest run score. Wallace Gabriel down there in that third place. Giovanni, big score with the 80.09. But that tells you just how big Matthias Del Olio's score was, 72. And with a good score like a 69.58 for Julian, if he backs it up with a big trick score, he's got a good chance of getting through to the top 8 tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think right around there, right where Julian is going to be an area where, you know, you're going to have a score like that for your run to use as your foundation for the rest of the contest, I should say.
I mean, we talk about the bubble score. That is 8th place. The score that is good enough for 8th is your bubble. So we'll constantly be taking a look at that, and we'll no doubtly be zooming in on some faces that are sat on the bubble waiting for other people to skate to see if they're going to get through to the finals. That's a pretty gnarly one that Gio's warming up for there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and I want to see a tray flip nose grind on that thing.
So this stage of the competition is 3 tricks. 1 trick score will go together with your run score for your overall points.
Toa is waxing that thing up right now. I think he's thinking something with a nose blunt, maybe. He's waxing right on the middle on the top.
I mean, when I first started commentating on skateboarding, I never thought I would ever say some of the combinations of tricks that we've ever seen. The mid-run tricks that we've seen today.
Yep.
Like, did you ever think when you were in the competition yourself that you would see some of these tricks happening?
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, the in-the-run tricks that these guys are doing right now are super rad. Oh, my goodness.
A whirlwind.
And this is like, if you're watching at home right now, you can kind of get a little taste of what's going to go down. And, you know, these guys are trying to land the tricks right now, but also not necessarily trying to land them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, they're just feeling them out.
Yeah.
Looking at what's working, what's not.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you could just get a little bit of a hot pocket or an injury there, so you're going to be like, well, this one's going to work a little bit easier and be a little bit nicer on my ankles. Okay, Yukito Aoki, trick number 1 of 3. Wow. Full commitment on that, though.
Yeah, and just missing the lock, sliding over, and slipping out on Toa's wax, it looks
There
like.
is a lot of wax on that thing. You can see it glistening in the sun. So we know what we're in for Yukito. 360 flip, no grind. Giovanni Viana starting on the platform, which means he's probably going to go up the quarter pipe and come in fakie, which is backwards. Yeah, you see that familiar back foot. Wow, getting it done first go. Front side half cab, backside 5-0. Now, when you take off on that one, it's where you take off, isn't it?
Completely blind. You don't really know what's going to happen. You're just kind of turning and hoping for the best. But he's done this trick enough times where he knows how far to space himself away from the hubba when he takes off. And he knows what it feels like when he gets in on this truck properly to ride away. So he's relieved, getting the first trick out of the way.
For sure. Eyes locked on the board right now.
And that's probably one of the most awkward kind of ways that you can do a trick on your skateboard without flipping your board and without spinning a 270 or 360 or something like that. So just a very difficult approach. So the judges are trying to figure it out.
Well, let's remember Gio got that third out in Lausanne years ago, so he knows how to get through to finals. 79.48 coming through. He's very happy with that, and that sees Giovanni Viana up in first place with 159.57. Okay, trick number 1 of 3 for Julian Aguilardi. What do you reckon he's got for us?
I don't know. He's got such a big bag of tricks. We're going to see right now.
That foot in kickflip position. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Big spin position, apparently. Big spin, frontside blunt slide. Got all the way to the end of that. Spinning your board onto a long rail is so difficult to hold it.
Yeah, and that's scary coming down the rail, like backside like that. If something messes up, it's not an easy exit or bail strategy on that trick.
Sorry, Shirai. Straight in there. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't think I've seen him warm up for that at all. First go.
It's almost, that trick has become just like easy for him or something. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I can't believe I'm going to say it, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
Cab aerial, backside, tail slide, big spin out. Like, how can that be easy for someone? But it is. Right there, he does it nearly every go.
Yeah, he's done this trick a bunch of times before. It always gets a good score for him. It's one of his weapons, and it's getting easier for him. So everybody better watch out.
Well, everyone needs to catch up. So far advanced on these tricks, but this is only tantamount to why Team Japan are so prevalent in skateboarding. They're choosing the awkward tricks that no one else wants to do. 87.01, and that sees our new leader, being Sora Shirai. 162.42 on the board as we go over to Ginwoo Onodera. Saw him trying the front blunt big spin flip out.
Yep.
Looks like he's in that position for it.
It's...
Oh, are you kidding me? There's doing that trick, but doing it that well is bonkers.
Yeah, that was absolute perfection.
How he's staying that calm? He's like, yeah, just cruise back. I've been losing my mind.
It's probably like, finally I landed it.
And it's probably about the 600th time he's done it as well. He's got that trick as a trick he can go to.
No, but I think he's kind of like, finally I landed what, you know, because he messed up on both his runs.
Yeah.
So he's definitely a little bit getting down on himself probably.
But like we said before, you know, this is the road to LA 28. You know, you want to get those scores on the board and start on that world skateboarding ranking and just keep getting more and more scores on the board as we move closer to LA.
Yeah.
83.55, massive score there for Ginwoo Onodera as we head over to Kairi Netsuki. 12th place with the 77.39. Coming in heel flip, back to the tail slide, big spin!
Whoa!
How did he get away with that?
It like slid and then it gripped at the perfect time and then he just rode away. Perfect.
He could easily be picking up a couple of teeth off of the flat bottom right now, but got away with it.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah, this is going to be an awesome replay.
Wow, so well executed and held. I mean, you've said it before, it's not just doing the trick, it's when it goes a little bit wrong, being able to control it, having core strength to be able to ride something away that's not perfect.
Yeah, being able to hold on, being able to adapt in the last, you know, slowing down time in the last milliseconds of the trick.
87.17. That's massive, and Kairi Netsuki is now our leader. 164.56 on the board. Junie Kang is up next. He's got some big tricks, and he's going to need them with a 58.72 on the board from the run section. Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's doing the U-Tornado.
The U-Tornado, named after Yuto Horigami.
And I mean, he just did a double hand drag there, so.
So with the format, he could go back and clean that up and not get too affected, I
Does he
believe.
have to exit out, though?
Let's check it out. So foot in nollie, taking off the front of the board. You've got to spin, look over your shoulder, find the hubber again.
Yeah.
Stamp on the nose, and then twist those arms back up to be able to get the 270 out.
And
yeah, it looked like he held himself up with that, and it is a 0 score.
Yeah.
So they're saying that was a fault, even though he rode it away.
I mean, yeah, it was a pretty double hand draggy. And that might work to his advantage because now he can go do that again and get a better score, I think.
Well, the rule is if you would have bailed it if your hand didn't touch the floor.
Right.
It's counted as a bail.
Right.
Okay, Toa Sasaki dropping in. Fakie. Oh,
There we
wow.
go.
Now, we've seen this before. He's struggled with that.
Yeah.
To get that done first time is a huge achievement. It shows his progression as a skateboarder, but now he's going to be sitting very comfortable.
Yeah, and that's such an awesome trick. And, you know, as a skateboarder, you got to skate smart, and you got to do the tricks that the obstacles are asking for.
Yeah.
That hubba is asking for that.
Well, you can go over the end because it's a gap.
Go over the back a little bit.
85.80. You know, I'd like to see that one out forward. That's an awkward one.
I would be mind blown if he did like a big spin out, and I think he was trying that.
And Toa is our new leader. As we get on to Yukito, yet to get a score in this section. 360 flip, that'll be counted as a 50-50. He got a bit wobbly on the ride out there. Let's check out this replay. Watch the back truck.
Oh yeah, he was trying to get the nose grind and it just dropped down. Didn't have his front foot quite enough on the nose or pushing down hard enough or in the pocket, one of those.
But let's not take anything away from it. 360 flip 50-50 was a best trick only 2-3 years ago in this section of the competition.
I actually did do a 360 flip 50-50 in the semifinals in 2022, and it worked for it. Got me where I needed to go.
Yeah.
But now I wouldn't try that.
What would you be trying at this point?
I would be trying kickflip nose blunt, and maybe like that trick that Matt, what's his name? Sorry, Dwampy.
Yep.
The switch tail heel flip.
Yeah. Okay, Giovanni Viana. Total score 159.57. Wanting to secure a little bit more. He's going for the Caballero fakey nose grind.
And we've seen that one before. We've seen Toa do it on here. Gio's done it. He's also done the full cab Bennett, which is
special.
I think even cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think when he did that, he was trying the fakey nose grind version and sort of dipped down into it and was like, oh, I could do that. And I think he just did it. Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, 0 score coming through as we take it over to Julian. Trick attempt number 2 of 3. Starting on the platform. Straight into that big rail. Wow, he did it perfect. Big spin, front side blunt slide. We keep saying it, if you're spinning your board onto a long rail, to hold it till the end is really, really hard.
Yeah, he got the whole thing pretty much there too. Oh, I missed maybe a foot at the end, but still, that's a lot of commitment just to hold it for that long.
Let's see what our judges think of that one. Andrew's getting a load of airtime this broadcast. 83.76.
That's
big
a great
score.
score.
That
yeah.
sees him in 6th place now.
Wow.
153.34.
Nice.
Wow. That is heavy.
And we still got 3 guys from the first heat in there. We got Wallace Gabriel, Matias Delolio, and Angelo Caro still holding on. So.
But they must be chewing their nails to the bone right now, waiting for this heat to go through.
Angelo definitely is.
Sora Shirai starting in a different place on the course. Oh, okay. So if you are following Sora on Instagram, you might have seen that one.
Yep. And that's a crazy one. Full cab, fakey front crook, I guess you'd call it, or
yeah, switch front crook.
Yeah,
however you want to go.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, that's the thing is when all these OGs named these tricks, they weren't ready for this progression.
Kim Woo, we've seen him do that one before. Switch heel flip, front nose slide.
And it's just not his day today, which is rare to see.
But coming back from an injury is really hard.
Yeah, and he's been, you know, he also could be getting fatigued. This is one of the first contests where he had to go right from the start.
Yeah. That's the other thing. You get injured, you've got to start at the end if your ranking drops. Interesting. Where was that going?
Heel flip back Smith.
Which is a rare one.
Yeah.
Okay. Junie Kang up next. Trick 2 of 3. 58.72. Desperately needs to get another trick on the board if he wants any chance of getting through. It's going to be a reach at best, but with his trick selection like the U-Tornado, it's certainly possible. We're going to find out what the judges think of that. There's a very select few people that can do that trick.
A very select, like 2?
2. Look at that. such a crazy trick. So Nollie 270, you're completely blind. Stamp down on the nose when you finally find out where the hubba ledge is. Slide the nose, then get to the end and go, yep, 270 out. Tie yourself into a pretzel and cruise away. Absolutely bonkers trick. $90.11. Wow, and that sits him on the bubble. That is gnarly, Ryan.
Wow.
Bailed both runs.
Good job, Junie.
That is crazy. That shows you just how good that trick is.
And how good that guy is.
Yeah, that trick, the guy, the inventor, all good.
Yeah.
Speaking of good, our current leader, Toa Sasaki, 168.50, got an 85.80 to go with an 82.70. Let's see what he's got. Crooked grind, nollie flip out, picture perfect. I think he's playing a safe game, doesn't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to show his hand for tomorrow, knows he's going in.
Yep.
Just going to rattle out a couple of tricks, have an early night.
Yep.
Think about inventing more tricks.
For tomorrow.
It's crazy how that trick has kind of become a go-to for a lot of people. Shane O'Neill kind of spearheaded that one.
Yeah, it's like as soon as somebody starts doing something and then they see like, oh, he's making that look pretty easy, and then it somehow gets easier for the rest of skateboarding.
For sure. 66.09.
Pretty good for a little bump to rail trick.
Yeah, well, he knows 85.80 is going to be hard to beat, but also doesn't need to go crazy when he's sitting in first.
Yeah.
Okay, Yukito Aoki, trick 3 of 3. Last chance to get a bigger score than 69.51.
He needs a 96, yeah.
It's... Well, I'm never going to say it's impossible, never, because we're seeing people do NBDs, we're seeing people do the most ridiculous tricks. Yukito Aoki missing that last one, ending up with the 121.81. Okay, it means Uni Kang is in finals. Wow.
Oh, that's a
big deal.
Solidified.
That is a big deal. Okay, Giovanni Viana currently in 4th place, 159.57. Looking to drop a 79.48. Coming in Fakey. Oh, okay, there's a different one.
These guys are all playing with some wild tricks that we've never seen before on these bump to rails because they already got their hammers nailed down on the hubbas and rails and stuff. So
it's almost like we're in a behind-the-scenes session of like some of the best guys in the world having a fun little play with some new tricks.
Oh, we totally are.
Julian Aguilardi is into his first finals.
And I know Julian a little bit, and I know he's not just out here messing around.
Well,
he's here to
certainly
win.
Isn't with something like that. Front blunt kickflip out Fakey.
He landed on his butt.
That's what it's for.
It's honestly, if you're learning how to skateboard and you need to learn how to fall, that's your best cushion to fall on.
That's the first trick to learn, falling off.
Fall on your butt.
So 0 score coming through, but 153.34 for Julian. Super stoked for him. Okay, Sora Shirai wants to drop an 87.01. Coming in Fakey all the way across the course. That's big time. We've never seen that in a competition, have we?
Of course not. That would be ridiculous.
Do you know what is ridiculous? I'm pretty sure we could say that several times when it comes to Sora.
Totally. Everything Sora is ridiculous.
162.42 is the final score as we go to third and final trick for Ginwoo Onodera. 129.33. I'd love to see him just get this done proper clean.
Oh.
Switch heel flip, front nose. Just getting away from him. Not Ginwoo's day today, but what a kid. Absolutely amazing skateboarder.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's kids like him that are pushing the level. He's pushing everyone else to get better.
He certainly is.
Big back heel for Kyrie. Currently in second place, 164.56. Whoa, steady guys. Nearly taken teammate out then. Junie Kang up. He's got through, he's done enough, but are we going to get a little insight into something that we might see in tomorrow's final? Yes, wow. Switch 180 crook, nollie heel out.
Holy smokes.
That's a big one. That is a big maneuver.
That is cool.
Look at him smiles, I nearly did it. Okay, our current leader, Toa Sasaki, 168.50, looking to drop an 85.80 or just have another little chill around the course.
Yeah, these 3 top Japanese skaters right now have all nailed their best trick first try and are just kind of having fun for the rest.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Imagine having that comfort layer to just be like, boom, done it first go. Now I'm going to have fun.
They don't even need 3 tries for the best trick.
No.
They just need 1.
Okay, let's check out our final results for semi-finals. So, Juanpe and Angelo not quite making the cut down there, but big deal for Junie Kang to sneak through, 148.83. Mateus Del Olio from heat number 1 making the cut, 152.45. Big deal for Julian Aguilardi to get through to his first final, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Good to see Wallace Gabriel in there. Some familiar names, Giovanni, Sora and Kyrie, but current leader 168.50, so that's quite far ahead, Kyrie. We've got Toa Sasaki. Big shout out to Yakov Terrell, doing really good out there and blowing people's minds.
Yeah, he skated awesome, and I mean, it's tough to be in that first heat sometimes because you don't know how hard to go.
Well, we said it before, that level to qualify through to this stage of the competition is getting higher and higher. But here is our 3rd place qualifier, Sora Shirai. That is a way to start your run, right?
Oh yeah, deadly front 180 switch crook on the bump to big rail, I should say.
Especially as it's round, just,
yeah.
Wow, getting that pinch. Big 360 flip. You see that pump out to get the speed up to the best trick of the run, the board slide. Crowd favorite out here. And then you see in the trick section, I mean, it's unfair how consistent he's got. Cab aerial, backside, tailside, big spin. Such a big trick as we go on to Kairi Netsuke, 2nd place in our semi-finals. Heel flip front board.
Yeah, and he just dialed this whole run in first try and just was on point today.
And it's that calm kind of style that he's got. His arm shapes that he makes during tricks. So cool. Heel flip back to tailside fakie. And this evolution of seeing what we would have seen in the trick section mid-run or end of run is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Heel flip, backside tailside, big spin, and our 1st place qualifier, Toa Sasaki, starting things off with a backside nose blunt. That shows that he means business.
Yes.
270 lip slide.
Huge back 3 all the way to
just
flat.
For you, that one.
Yeah, that was for me. Thanks. Thanks,
big
Toa.
spin, front side, board side fakie. That's a crazy one right there as well. Big moments happening here at our semi-finals. Already the level has increased time after time, and it's tricks like this right here for Toa. Cab, backside nose bump fakie that keeps pushing that level higher and higher. So sick. Still Got plenty more skateboarding to come, but out on the platform right now, we have Julian Aguilardi making your first finals, buddy. You've got to be absolutely hyped, right?
Yeah, it's insane. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you so much. This really means a lot. It's really a dream come true.
Yeah, a lot of the hard work's paid off. I mean, I remember we were in Puerto Rico once and you were asking me what tricks you got to learn to do well in these contests, and it seems like you've learned them all now.
Yeah.
So what do you, how do you even pick between all those hard tricks? What do you get, like, how did you decide to do the big spin front blunt?
I mean, honestly, it was just something that just felt the most comfortable, whichever felt the most comfortable in the moment, and just knowing that I'm able to do it, like, at the skate park all the time, so it's not much different, you know?
Yeah, so practice makes perfect, as they say. Yep.
Yeah. And we saw you finished a little bit early, still had time to get the back 50-50 on the little Hummer afterwards. Have you got some extra little things that you're working on for finals?
Yeah, I have a couple. I have a couple of stuff that I'm gonna show in finals. I'm really hyped that I get to show it, and yeah.
Hiding your hand there, though, not giving any clues away.
Yeah, no, don't let them know. Show them when it's time. And congrats, man. We're so hyped for you, dog.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Well done, mate. Absolutely amazing getting through to the finals. It's all go out here in Rome. So sick. What's it like to be skating so close to the Coliseum?
It's honestly insane. It's so pretty too. I love how the Coliseum's so close, and it's honestly a lot bigger than I imagined it to be. It's crazy.
And you like this course? You're feeling the course?
Yeah, the course is actually really fun now. I'm really enjoying it. I figured out how to not be scared and just go for it. So yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Julian. Can't wait to see what you've got for us tomorrow. Congratulations again. And that is going to be it for our men's semi-finals here at the Street World Cup Rome 2026. We've still got our women's semi-finals to come, Ryan. This is shaping up to be one for the books, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to see the women, what they're going to bring to the course tonight. And I mean, they have the shade and they have a little bit of cooler weather than the men, so I think they're going to heat it up even more.
Nice, I like it. They are really going to heat it up. Thanks for joining us for our men's semi-finals. We'll be back shortly with women's semi-finals. 2 heats of 8, and only 8 can go through to the final.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Check. Yeah. Don't ask me why again, we tried again and didn't feel the same. The plans was fucking up the diagram. Winter overseas, I got some bags that need acquiring. We used to get cash, the checks bigger so they wire them. Plug talk, fuck the middleman, bring the supplier in. From Italy to Ireland as part of the requirements. Could've joined